Discipline is the key. So for me, discipline starts with the first sub-point here is win the morning. Win the morning. And I have a morning routine that now I am voracious about doing it in the morning. If I have a day that blows up, and I had one a couple days ago, there was a conference call set up at 6 o'clock in the morning because my daughter's trying to make an Olympic team. I had a business meeting that had to get changed because it was the death in a family member and so on and so forth in Ireland. So next thing you know, I had 6, 7, 8, 9 in the morning, back-to-back meetings. Never happens. Just couldn't be avoided. My schedule got blown up. But I would say 9 out of 10 days, this is my morning routine. And I start with what I call centering prayer. I was learning that from Thomas Keating, and there's an app I use, which is basically 20 minutes. It has a little gong. That's all it really is for me. There's all kinds of resources that you can read and so on and so forth. But I basically, has a little gong, and I sit in silence and do meditation. About half the time I managed to do this with my bride, Beverly, to start our day. And I'll do that for 20 minutes. That's where I start my day. Then I'll have a workout, either by myself or with the personal trainer, Rico. Rico comes we have a gym in our home, and he comes 4 days a week. And then I'll mix the other days in with cardio. After I work out with Rico, I will take a shower, and then I take a cold shower. And remember, we had the great Wim Hof on, and that was season 2, episode 55. And Wim Hof is everywhere. You look online or social media today, Wim is everywhere. And just the benefits and power of a cold shower. And so here's what happened. I got out of that habit in the last quarter of last year, and I'd gone through the different levels with the Wim Hof app, and I started right back up at the start of the year, and I went back to beginner level. So I went from having 2.5 minute cold showers back to 15 seconds. And by the way, 15 seconds was all I could handle when I started again. So it's okay. We all fall off the wagon. We all get back on. The routine is everything. Then I'll have a breakfast. It's either oatmeal or an egg white omelet, and then I read. Those are the 5 things I do to start my day. And as long as when I do those 5 things, here's the great news. I've won the day. Like, it just really doesn't matter kind of what happens after that. It doesn't matter if there's calamity or chaos. If things don't go my way, I've kind of won the day. So the marvelous thing is, I've typically won my day before 9 o'clock every morning. I've already won. What a great feeling to know you've won the day. And so that's what I do, and I'm sharing that with you. That's my routine. And now what I've gotten a little flexibility on is like when a day like the other day when it blows up, I'm saying, okay, can I get those 5 things done throughout the day? It's not as easy. And I used to be, if I didn't work out in the morning, I didn't work out at all. And now I'm like, I'm going to get it done because that's the discipline. But ultimately, when you have a routine like this, here's what it does with your disciplines. It takes choice out of it. If you want to eat well, prepare early. Have your meals prepared before you're hungry. And then you don't have to make a decision. I find that I do really well with financial investment, and I follow a very disciplined plan. Oh my God, 3 years ago, the founders of the cryptocurrencies were coming. I was invited to meetings to get in on the ground floor. A very disciplined investor because I have planned ahead of time what I'm doing. I'm willing to look at an opportunity and say, yeah, that might make money, but it's not what I'm going to do. It's not part of my discipline. And discipline is the key. Thanks for watching. If you want more tips on how to think, feel, and do better, check out these videos too. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like if you enjoyed the content.